Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most talked about drivers in modern Formula One, Max Verstappen. He's been smashing records, dominating races, and splitting opinions all over the world. But the big question is, just how good is Max Verstappen? Is he really the generational talent people say he is? Or is he just in the right car at the right time? Strap in, hit that like button, and let's get into it. Max Emilian Verstappen was born into racing royalty. His father, Jos Verstappen, was a former Formula One driver, and his mother, Sophie Kumpen, was a successful karting racer. With that kind of pedigree, you could say racing was in his blood. From a very young age, Max was showing signs of being something special. He dominated the karting scene across Europe, and by the time he was in his mid-teens, the racing world had already taken notice. He entered Formula One in 2015, at just 17 years old. Let that sink in for a moment. 17. Still a teenager. Still not legally allowed to drive a road car in most countries. And yet there he was, competing against the best in the world. That debut season with Toro Rosso wasn't just a gimmick or a publicity stunt. Max impressed. He was fearless, aggressive, and instinctively fast. You could tell immediately that he wasn't just another young talent. He was different. Then, in 2016, he got the call up to Red Bull Racing mid-season. And what did he do? He won his first race with the team, the Spanish Grand Prix. At just 18 years old, he became the youngest race winner in Formula One history. That wasn't luck. That was raw talent, composure, and maturity beyond his years. It was a statement to the world that he had arrived. One of the things that makes Verstappen stand out is his raw speed. The guy is blindingly fast, both in qualifying and in race trim. He can extract pace from the car that few others can. And unlike some drivers who need time to warm up or adapt to tricky conditions, Max just goes flat out from the very first lap. Wet track, unstable car, doesn't matter, he adapts immediately. His racecraft is equally impressive. He's not just fast, he's smart. He positions his car well, anticipates moves, and can be absolutely ruthless when going wheel to wheel. Think back to Brazil in 2016. The rain was pouring, the track was like ice, and Max put on an overtaking masterclass, going from 16th to 3rd in just a handful of laps. It was a drive that legends are made of. But being a top-tier driver isn't just about skill behind the wheel. It's also about mentality. And Max Verstappen has that mental edge that separates great drivers from the all-time greats. He's confident, composed, and rarely cracks under pressure. He trusts his instincts, trusts his team, and always seems focused on the bigger picture. You rarely hear panicked or emotional radio messages from him.
Go back with this fucking setting. I keep saying the fucking I can't change it. They're so fucking blind, man. It's unbelievable. Can't I just tell them to move? Ah, fuck's sake.
He's sharp, direct, and always calculating. This was especially evident during the 2021 season, one of the most intense and dramatic years in Formula One history. The title battle between Max and Lewis Hamilton was nothing short of epic. Every race felt like a heavyweight fight, with tensions building and drama at every corner. And through it all, Verstappen held his own. He pushed Hamilton to the absolute limit, race after race. Whether you agree with how the championship ended in Abu Dhabi or not, there's no denying that Max earned his place in that title fight. He won more races, led more laps, and showed that he could go toe-to-toe with one of the greatest drivers the sport has ever seen. After the dust settled in 2021, many expected another close battle in 2022. But that's when the real domination began. Red Bull gave Max a car that was not just fast, it was dominant, and he made the most of it. In 2022, he took his second world title with ease. Then, in 2023, he stepped it up another level, winning a staggering 19 out of 22 races. That level of consistency and dominance hasn't been seen since the days of Schumacher. Now, some people argue that he's only winning because he's in the best car. And yes, the car is a huge part of it, as it always has been in F1. But let's not forget, his teammate, Sergio Perez, has the same car. And yet, the performance gap between the two is massive. Max consistently out-qualifies him, out-races him, and looks in a completely different league. That's not just the car, that's the driver. And if we're going to play the "it's the car" argument, then let's apply it fairly. Schumacher had dominant Ferraris. Hamilton had dominant Mercedes. Vettel had dominant Red Bulls. The best drivers end up in the best teams. That's how F1 has always worked. What sets them apart is how they use that opportunity. And Max is absolutely maximizing it. What makes it even more impressive is that he's still so young. He's already surpassed multiple records. He's broken streaks, set new benchmarks, and is still in his mid-20s. If he continues at this pace, he could very well go down as the most successful Formula One driver in history. Not just in terms of wins, but in sheer dominance. But it's not just about the stats. It's about how he drives. It's the confidence in his decisions. It's the precision of his racing lines. It's the way he knows when to attack, when to defend, and when to play the long game. He's maturing into a complete driver, fast, intelligent, composed, and ruthless when he needs to be. Of course, he's not perfect. He's had his fair share of controversies. Some of his moves in the past have raised eyebrows. He's been called too aggressive at times. But in the high-stakes world of Formula One, greatness often comes with a bit of edge. So how good is Max Verstappen? He's not just good, he's elite. He's in the top tier of Formula One history. And he's still climbing. We're watching a generational talent in real time, and whether you love him or love to hate him, you can't deny his brilliance. But now, I want to hear from you. Do you think Verstappen is already one of the all-time greats? Or does he still have more to prove? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more F1 content just like this: race breakdowns, driver profiles, and all the latest from the paddock. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep pushing flat out. See you next time.